Alright, and welcome to the video review for Titan's Return SEASPRAY. He is a hovercraft, and he showed up the other day from Amazon Prime, where he was like 16 something on Amazon Prime, but I had some leftover gift card credit, so I got him for $1.88. Amazon Prime shipping, so I'm okay with that. You get his instruction manual like everything else. His bio card, which you can see there he is in hovercraft mode. Interesting that he's most of these cards have been robot mode, but nope, he's in hovercraft mode here on his card. And there are he's very smart. There are his stats. So yeah, he is a hovercraft here. He's got little spinny propellers here on the back of his ship mode. He does have a very revealable head. It's just a little panel that flips up to cover him. And here he is with his little arm pontoons in hovercraft mode. Why don't you stay together? Don't be a butt. Nobody's being butts here today. But yeah, not a whole lot to him. His propellers spin. He does not have any wheels on the bottom for rolling. He is just a hovercraft. And because, and it's all Vangelis' fault for starting this trend, I hadn't planned on doing this, but then I saw a couple people on Twitter talking about how much they wanted it to happen, so I apologize for not having a clear bowl. We'll lift the camera up here. Does he float? Well, let's find out. I actually have not tried this yet, so we're going to put him in here gently. He does not float. I didn't think it was going to be a possibility. Well, I guess if you catch enough air under his body there, I guess maybe you can get him to partially float, not sink completely, but he does have several cracks and holes all through his body to allow air to escape. So unless you just get really lucky, like I said, you can kind of see the back end of it's floating a little bit until until the air all manages to leak out through the hole. But he does not, in fact, float in water, sadly. Sorry. Aside from, I guess you can get his ass end floating until he sinks. So let's dry him off, and we'll continue on to robot mode. And there we go. We might still find some little water droplets as we transform him, but he's been given a wipe down and a good shake. He's still a little wet there, but so yeah, let's get on to the rest of him. So this whole piece back here, the yellow bit, lifts up, and you can fit a Titan Master in there. There's like a little hole for their head. Where did Braun go? Dang it. Oh, here he is. So yeah, you can take a little Titan Master, set him in here like that, close it up, and you can have a Titan Master right inside of SEASPRAY. Just like all the other Legends class we've got in this line, unless they've been brought in from other lines like Cosmos. Now Cosmos is also in this wave. I didn't pick him up because I still have the one that came with the little space shuttle gun. Oh look, that pops off, and you can pop your little robot out that way. Didn't realize that piece came off. Interesting. So anyway, here he is in hovercraft mode, and to transform him, pop this off. You can leave this on, but with the way the legs move, you just go ahead and pop this little gun off. So yeah, and then these pieces right here on tab from the sides, and then you extend the legs down and around like that. These little panels here fold in on the back of the leg, and then the whole waist assembly rotates down out of the body cavity there, and you bring them down at the hips. Bring his arms out to the side and bring him down and around. Ball joint, and then this whole assembly now folds in to fit where the hips were. You just take this whole piece right here, and you see there's a couple little tabs here molded into this piece and some notches here. You just bring that down until that snaps into place, and then you fold this panel down, and there's SEASPRAY in robot mode. He does have a swivel head, although it can be a little difficult to move, again, just due to the small little gap you've got to reach in between those fans. He's got the spinny propellers on his back. Ball joint shoulders, ball joint elbows. No waist swivel. Does have a ball joint hips and a thigh swivel. I like seeing thigh swivels on some of these smaller figures. Hinge knees, and a little bit of an ankle tilt there, or a forward and back ankle tilt, no side to side. But yeah, there he is. His little gun. It doesn't. At first, I thought maybe this function like would fit into a 5mm port on his hand. He does have standard 5mm ports on his hand for holding weapons. It does not, but he's got little slots here on his forearm that you can plug these into on either side and have him hold the weapon. And you can also put this back where it goes here. It's still got the Autobot symbol, and but you can see when this is flipped up to hide his face, there's plenty of clearance here. But when this is folded down, this piece specifically has some little notches molded into the back of it, so you can put it back on in robot mode and have this piece fit properly. So it's not unintentional that this piece can go back on in robot mode if that's where you prefer to store it. Gives them a little bit of a chubbier look and hides a little bit of the, I guess these stickers, they still got the same Autobot symbol, it's just a little lower down. But so you can have them wear that as well in robot mode. Just a quick little comparison here now with fellow mini-bots. These are the ones I have here with me, just to give you an idea what he looks like with the group. But yeah, I dig him. Certainly worth $1.88. But yeah, I think he's worth picking up. Brawn, like I said, Roadburn, just a repaint of Bumblebee. He's pretty fun. Brawn and SEASPRAY are both worth nabbing. Cosmos, like I said, I probably won't grab Cosmos because he's just a slight repaint of the Cosmos I already have on my shelf. And I don't feel a need to buy that one again. SEASPRAY was brand new. He was one of the toys I remember, one of the early Transformers I got as a child. Not my first one, but I remember having him for a good long while. So it's nice to have him again in an updated form. But there he is, Titans Return, SEASPRAY.